Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bar Run 4 Farm and Forge. I got to start saying that.
Yeah.
I got to start saying that.
I mean, technically, we are Bar Run Forge when we're
Forge.
here.
Right.
But the channel is now considered Bar Run Farm and Forge.
Farm and Forge. So, there you go. Welcome back. Good to have everybody in here. Boy, that was loud. That was quite loud. Doing a little bit of audio change this evening.
It sounds good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. We did a little bit of a microphone change on things, so hopefully to try to eliminate that echo issue.
Yep.
And Eli is saying it sounds pretty good, so let us know.
Good.
So meanwhile, we'll say hello to everybody. Starting up there with Eric and Mr. Jeff Woodring. Daniel Baca, D. Baca Maker is here. Mr. Kyle Jones. We have the multiples of Jeffs in here. So we got Jeff Killian. There's Eli at Bar Run Forge. He's here.
Hey, I'm here.
Roger Caldwell, Mr. Roger Caldwell himself. Bobby, Robert Lonis, the Gretel Shed. Identity Crisis. Yeah, you can still call us Barf. Barf.
Like Jeff with 2 F's.
Yeah, Jeff Papa, Barf Papa. We can do that. Anyway, so we got some sound good, sounds great. That anvil looks rusty. Yeah, it does. It's all right. She just used. Put the use. So anyway, yeah, we got a little change on the audio. We're working here in the shop, getting ready for.
You got change on your Armio.
Yeah, I guess that's a little bit of that. Getting ready for the Antique Machinery Show next weekend.
Yeah, buddy. That's the anniversary stream.
Yeah, so next Thursday we'll be at the Ohio Valley Antique Machinery Show in Georgetown, Ohio. If you're in the area, please come in and see us.
Yeah, buddy.
Blacksmith shop. We are preparing to take. I just literally this afternoon, finished up a new anvil stand and a Doyle anvil to go on it. It's a tripod metal stand. Going to take that to the show, and that one will stay there. So our goal with that was really, and we'll talk about that next week when we're there, is to really set the blacksmith shop up there so that it can be used basically at any time. When you say, Eli, just to kind of, if we need to go, we go, and we don't have to pack everything up. Deep Creek Iron Works, hello Troy again, and so the purpose again, if we take the stuff that we need to go to the Antique Machinery Show, as we've done in the past, it is a truck bed full. Yep. And the truck is full. That's just all there is to it. The cab is full, the truck is full, and it's a bit of a deal. So our purpose behind all this is to get to where the shop can be used. Like, hey guys, there's a
functioning
blacksmith 5 or 6 of us, really, honestly. Yeah. We could just say, hey guys, you want to meet down at the shop and do some forging? We can get some tooling done for the shop, or just forge. Just go and hang out and enjoy the shop. That hasn't been the case prior. And thankfully, they've got leadership now that is permitting us to do that in the shop. Yep. So yeah, it's a really cool thing. We're really kind of excited about that, and that'll be next weekend. I was talking to Salisbury today, and he was like, I can't believe next weekend is the machinery show.
Oh yeah.
And it just it's here. We don't have a choice. It's
everything has just gone by super fast. Like ever since my knee went down, like I feel like yesterday was April. I'm like, it's August tomorrow.
Yeah, and well, the weather has messed things up for sure. Because the pattern by which we do a lot of our farm stuff was completely, I mean, to say a month wouldn't cut it. Right. I mean, it's well beyond a month out of whack from where it should be. And we're still not okay. I mean, I'm not up to date on our cuttings of hay. Yeah. I mean, we're behind on that. I've got 2 guys that are like, hey, can you cut hay today or cut hay tomorrow? And I'm like, no, And then I get ready to say, yeah, I think we can probably do that. And we get these freak thunderstorms that come through. I was delivering straw today, and I was like, well, I'll get that done. They're calling for some rain maybe around noon. I go out at 10. I look up. I'm in sunshine. I got it loaded. Black skies.
Oh,
black.
Yeah, it just rolls in.
Yeah.
Storms for about 5-10 minutes, and then clear skies.
I chased around it to Buford. I was going to Winchester.
Yeah.
And as soon as I turned left out of Buford to head towards Winchester, to head back east and south, black.
Yeah.
Like it was chasing me, really.
Yes, sir.
I would love to do more hay. Literally the weather has not permitted it. Now the other side to that is our tractor, basically our sole tractor, our one tractor. Yeah. We got the little tractor, and it loaded the straw today, but it didn't want to. Is down. It's at the shop. It had a clutch issue, and it was a clutch issue that was from the factory. It's not something that happened to us, or we did, or anything like that. So they're taking care of that, and they're going to work on the air conditioning because it's not real cold, real good air conditioning in there. And they said they've had a few issues with it. They know what the fix is, so they're going to take care of it. The problem is, I was away at church camp last week, and so I took it the week before and said, "Hey, I'm going to be at camp next week. You guys need to make the adjustments. You got the whole week to do that, and then I'll come get it the following week." I talked to them Tuesday morning. And they said, "Yeah, we got 3 tractors split in the shop right now. We haven't had an opportunity to look." And the main guy who kind of owns and runs the place is on vacation this week. Last week, God bless them, they had one of their technicians killed in a car accident, so they were out Monday for the funeral and just haven't got. I mean, understandably. So, don't get too cranked up over that kind of stuff. And really, honestly, it's not. No, that's not the wrong color green. It's the right color green.
Another green paint would be about $10,000 to do what we're doing.
Yes, very much so. And the only other color green that I think is acceptable is Oliver green. So, there's 2 kinds of green. We got the right kind, and then there's the other right kind is green, Oliver green.
Real quick before you start hitting stuff, there is a goal in our chat tonight. If you see up at the top, there's a little arrow hitting the target. So the target is if we get 10 super chats of at least $5 or more, then we're going to do a giveaway of a plasma cut blank that is currently in my head, but it's a really cool idea. So I'm R&Ding that this week and going to have it out. So as long as we hit that goal tonight, again, 10 people super chat at least $5 or more, then somebody in this live stream today will win that blank.
Basically, get the first blank.
Yeah. So, hop on it.
Never seen before.
Never seen before. It's all just in my brain.
So anything else we need to discuss or cuss?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I do have a.
Yeah, see, is that one of those welding sleeves?
It is. It's got
that worked out pretty good.
It's Kevlar.
Yeah.
Line. This is a heat sleeve, and it's cut resistant. It's heat resistant. I've actually got it folded down because it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit my arm. So I've got it folded in half. But the reason why I have that on, I had skin cancer removed yesterday, and I had surgery. They cut a football out of my football shape out of my wrist, sewed it up. So I'm hoping I'm still okay. I did some things today I probably shouldn't have done with stitches and stuff like that. So I haven't taken the dressing off to redress it this evening. When I do, I'm hoping that it's still a closed wound. And so I'm going to try to take it, I'm going to say easy tonight, but easier.
Yeah.
So that's why we're probably just going to work on our hinges for the campaign desk.
Yeah.
And then the quill, I did a little bit more work on the quill. Just did some things here. Got down on the edge, on the point just a little bit. And then as soon as I get the hinges done, I'm going to work on the pages. I got to work on the copper cap for the inkwell. And I got about a month and a half, almost 2 months to get this done. So it's going to be pushing it, and I have to make the desk. I still have to make the wooden desk, so it's going to be a challenge to get it all done in time to make it all happen. But we've got 2 parts of hinges. They're not done and ready yet, but you can see I've got one piece with the center still intact, and then I've got this one marked out where we're going to cut that out and seat them in together. We have one hinge, and then we'll heat it all, drive a pin through it, set it all nice and neat so it works properly as a hinge. And depending on how things go, we may have to drill, depending on how things line up. But I will have to fire up the angle grinder here in just a minute to do some cutting, and then probably a little bit of file work to get them to set in place. So we'll see. While I'll do, in the meantime, what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and do the fleur-de-lis setup on the other hinge and let that set aside for a minute. So we've got our blank cut there. So we got to do convenience bends, tapers, scrolls, all that fun stuff on these. So let's do that.
There you go.
Before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and do the little inset taper for the eye of the hinge. So I'll go ahead and taper that. It's a real short taper, so it tucks in nice and neat.
And before you start that, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted every single time we have new content right here on Bar Run Forge. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, and Rumble, and of course the website www.barrunforge.com. That's BARRUNFORGE.com.
I was looking at Troy's request. Yeah, do we have a moderator, Daniel, a couple other people maybe, who could throw up his link? Deep Creek Ironworks. Absolutely, man. We'll promote your channel. We don't care.
That's how we got to halfway where we've been, so we don't mind at all. Promote other.
No, I mean, like, we asked Roy and some other folks to give us shout outs.
Yeah.
Talk to other people about us and stuff like that. So, yeah.
All 6,400 and some odd people that we have.
However, that will help you. We have no idea. Buy a t-shirt or a blank. Yeah, you could do that.
Do that. Don't forget to do the super chat if you want to enter in for the giveaway.
And you can also do the Streamlabs tips, too.
Well, if you want in the giveaway.
Right. Okay, that one done on that short taper. Did you call me? Bobby Dogbone. He says you can do most things, Troy, except for sneezing, and don't forget about hiccuping. Get better, Troy. I'm do my. What was the giveaway? Explain the giveaway again, Eli.
So the chat up there has a target, and if you click on that, that'll give you a chance to. Basically, if you want to donate at least a $5 super chat or more, you can, and that gets you into a giveaway. As long as we hit 10 people doing the giveaway, then we will give away plasma cut blank. It's not made yet. It's all up here. But that'll give you the option or the opportunity to potentially win that blank. Again, not going to tell you what it is. It's a mystery, but it's going to be great. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
I don't know what happened to that side cam there.
I don't know if Bobby was talking to me or not, but I appreciate it, buddy. If that was for me, Eric, a punch and pack. I said punch and pack, pumpkin patch. Finished making taps. Go run production. Oh boy. Back of the head cam.
Punch a pack. Well, there's one. We got Bobby.
Punch and pack.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Bobby. We're gonna do something easy like this tonight because I'm not sure how the wrist is gonna feel. I mean, they did cut a chunk out, so I don't want to tear sutures.
Bobby's stacking the deck.
Bobby?
He's gonna try to buy all.
The guy's so nice. He supered twice. That's a good one. And did he get a zombie too?
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Butt cam not working. Oh yes, it is. Right there.
It's that's the one I'm having issues with.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Not the butt cam.
Let's see here.
Hey. Front row. Hey, gum, that's hot. Now we'll do a bend back and try to get the. Yeah, the hinge was. Yeah. Got you that #1 crown. So we only got what, 8 more to go?
Yep, 8 more people. Oh, now's the time of the program where I chat GPT the problem.
All right. It's been done. What else is going on here, Eli?
I'm trying to fix the.
Oh, sorry. We got plenty of stuff going on in the shop. We got hay we're trying to get done. But that's not working out so great.
Yeah.
And when your only tractor is down, that's even less great.
Roger Caldwell into the mix. Thank you, sir. Only 7
Thank you,
more to
brother.
go.
7. Oh, yes. My week at camp. I'll talk about that in just a moment.
Yeah, buddy.
Circle of Doom. Oh, no. Do one more heat on that one. Yeah, that pretty new tractor. It's not broke, but we got it before it broke. We were trying to make sure it didn't break. Factory flaw in the clutch. It's got a shuttle shift, and the clutches were just way, way, way too stiff. So I'm hoping all it is a matter of linkage adjustments and things like that. Hoping.
Here's hoping.
Back in business? All right. Yes, sir? Yes, still under warranty. Still under warranty. That's the reason why I took it in. Otherwise, it'd be me crawling underneath it. Yeah, I had our square baler worked on over the winter. I said, just give it a tune-up, just kind of dial it in a little bit. It came back with a $5,000 bill. And I was like, I bought that baler from you for $3,500. And you're giving me a $5,000 repair bill? How about no? We talked them down a little bit on that, but still.
Yeah.
Like, guys, what did you do? And it was, what did I say, $96 in parts.
Right.
$5,000 bill.
Oof.
Yeah, it definitely should have been hey, is this okay if we do $5,000 worth of work?
Yeah, on a baler that's not worth that.
Hey, we did $5,000 worth of work. Now pay us, or you can't have your equipment back that we had all winter. I know what it was. The technician that worked on it wants it. He actually wants our baler.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I see what you're doing here. All right, so let me talk about camp for just a little bit while we're kind of chilling out there a second. Get me a drink. So last week I was away at church camp. Somebody asked me how it went. Where are we at? We still got 7 left?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. He did a great job. It's just that, I don't know. So last week I was at church camp. I had 8 high schoolers, and Eli probably knew 2/3 of them, 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
They were kind of from his week last year. And yeah, you're exactly right, Jeff. Takes a lot of hay to recoup that, and it's just it's frustrating. Anyway, so I had 8 kids, and literally, I've done camp for 36 years, and that's the easiest group of kids I've ever had, by far, without a doubt, the easiest group of kids. And I've had some good ones over the years, but they were just so easy, so laid. They're almost too laid back.
Yeah, they were.
You're just like, you have to kind of fire them up a little bit on occasion. But man, oh man, had a great week. Had 2 kids get baptized.
Yeah.
Life to the Lord. And one of them in particular, I know, touched Eli's heart for sure. Young lady he's been ministering to for some time. And
yeah, she was a returner.
Huh?
He was a returner.
Yeah. And then the other fella, 15-year-old kid, came in, and Eli calls him Silly Strings, but little cat came out with, describe the guitar for you guitar people.
Yeah, he had D'Angelico, which if you know anything about guitars, that's a New York brand, really, really top quality. And Buddy was flat picking better than most of the people in Eastern Kentucky. And he's 15.
Yeah. And knew all of them.
Oh, yeah.
All of them. And when for those of you who do play, Eli said he was flat picking. He was flat picking.
Oh, yeah.
That was all there was to it. Fingers, dude was doing it right, man. Just a good kid, too.
Yeah.
Super good kid. Had a whole group of good kids. But we did a lot of hiking around. We did a bunch of stuff at the camp. They have all kinds of elements you can do, high ropes courses and zip lines. And we did a 6-point-something mile hike the one day, all totaled. We canoed, came out here to the shop and hung out for a little bit. Reagan Coffee.
I know her.
I know her. She's real.
I forgot that was still up there.
But what's that?
So I forgot that was still up there.
Yeah. And Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse.
Yeah.
Great to see you in here, buddy. And it's interesting because I had found a female for my week of camp, female counselor. And so they assigned me one of the staff at the camp. And it turned out to be one of the kids that I've had in Appalachian Ventures, Wild West Virginia. And you could tell she was just like, well, I got assigned here. I'm glad to see you again, Troy, and all kind of stuff. And you could tell she was like, I don't know. And then at the end of the week, I thought, Appalachian Ventures still looking for a female. I said, you've done this trip. At the end of the week, she's like, are you doing this week at camp again next year? I was like, yeah, I plan on it. She said, okay, well, can I work your week at camp? And I was like, yeah, you can work my week at camp. It's okay. So we just had a really, really solid, a good week. Great group of kids. I'll talk at the end about kind of what we had as a theme and a topic for the week, and let that be my dad knee time with you guys here this evening.
You got dad knee and I got bad knee.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. I told Eli, I said, I felt really, really good about how my body held up for camp. I felt good. A lot better than I have for camp in a long time. And I just thank the Lord for that. Get those other ones out here.
Got LJ Woodworks in.
Todd Lajeunesse at LJ Woodworks.
Those of you that are new in here, we're doing a giveaway. That target up at the top left-hand corner, if you click on that, if you do a super chat of $5 or more, that gets you entered in to a giveaway. As long as we get 10 of them tonight, 10 people or 10 entries of $5 or more, then that gets you into a giveaway for a plasma blank. And the blank is not yet made. It'll be a mystery, but it's something really cool. Doesn't have to be for blacksmithing. You could literally, for the most part, do it by hand. So be a cool little thing. If you want to get entered into that, click that little thing up the top and donate at least $5. Had that one in the chamber about the bad knee.
I always forget the one in the chamber.
The knee is good. This morning I woke up, it was really stiff. So I was just trying to get it worked out and warmed up. That's usually kind of how my mornings go, is just get it up and moving before I can walk around a whole lot with it. It's just tight after you sleep with it. So
Kenny at Metal Man is in here.
I talked to my PT guy just to kind of see, how much longer am I looking at recovery and PT and things like that. They bumped me down. I've been doing 1 day a week of PT. They bumped me down to every other week. So once every other week I go in and check in, and basically just for them to see how I'm doing. But so I'll probably do about 2 more months of that, and then probably for another 6 months or so. So once I hit the 6-month mark post surgery, another 6 months or so, I'll go in probably about once a month just to make sure that I'm still recovering and moving good. So yeah, total healing time is a year. So kind of annoying. I do have full range of motion. I just don't have full strength back. And that's kind of the fight now, is just trying to get, I have hardly any strength in my quad. I can't lift
stand up on a step.
Yeah. Like standing up on steps now I can somewhat do. But going down steps is still not a possibility for me. I still have to basically stiff leg my left leg, put it down first, and then come down with my right. I can do a little bit of push off with my left leg when going up steps, but that's about it.
Can you come in here? All right, that half set up and ready to go. Try to get this other one set up. Kind of the same thing. Sorry if this is boring, but not sorry. Really kind of gonna have to be an easygoing night a little bit.
Yep.
I can feel it. It's there. Not gonna lie. Too much longer.
Oh yeah, I plan to be up in a tree stand for deer season. That'll be far enough out that I may be hobbling up the ladder to get in the tree stand, but I'll be up there.
That reminds me, we would still have to make the tree house.
I don't know if that's happening this year.
I know.
How ambitious we're going to be on that one. Would be nice though, have a nice little camp set up for
deer camp,
for deer hunting.
You ever heard that song? Like, it's the first week of deer camp.
Oh yeah.
My favorite time of year.
Yep.
Drink beer and shoot the bull, but never shoot no deer. The only time we leave the camp is when we go for beer. Oh, the second week of deer camp is my favorite time of year. Oh.
Bobby's talking about the gathering already for next year.
Well,
it'll be here before you know it.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Today's the 31st, right? Of July.
Yep.
Next month,
It'll be
August,
9 months,
September,
pretty
October,
much.
November, December, January, February, March, April. 9 months. And it's assured to be bigger and better than ever. I think one of the things we talked about, just to kind of give you a little glimpse into the future of the gathering, is we've talked about setting up a sound system and a little bit of music and stuff like that. I mean, like actual PA and the whole bit. Heck, we got to get Tyler here.
Yeah.
He can play.
Get old silly strings.
Picking for us, man.
Get old silly strings.
Right hand surgery went. Oh, trying to learn how to forge and grind left handed. Not good, man. Full recovery. That's what we're praying for, Bobby. That's all right, Bobby. You just keep writing books and giving us your wisdom. Two speakers that are shaped like fieldstone. There you go. Computer used.
Huh.
That's the project for the gathering. Build a tree house.
That would be fun.
It would.
That'd be great, Brian. Thank you.
Sounds kind of crazy. You're like, you gotta have work days for the gathering. But not so crazy at the same time. I dare say next year's gathering, as far as the facilities go, won't be as drastic a change.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Hopefully not.
I mean, we're hoping to have the kitchen and the bathroom done, but other than that, definitely not the drastic change that you've seen in the past.
That and barring, acts of God rip off our roof.
Correct. Of course, this year at the show, we'll be missing 3 of our buddies over the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Bob Crookshanks, Elmer Pringle, and then this past couple months, about a month and a half ago or a month ago, Mike Pasquale. So, yeah. As long as the shave horse is open, she's good. We may have to, after watching everybody last year, we may have to have a whole fleet of them. How we coming on our goal? 3? We still got 7 left?
Yes, sir.
Nobody wants the blank, apparently.
Yeah.
Telling you, it'll be a cool one.
I believe one of our campers is in here.
Who that?
Hayden.
Hayden. Oh, Lord. Big H. Hi, buddy. Camp was great, he said. See, he can affirm it.
There you go.
He can confirm. $5. That's it. $5 get you a chance to win this really cool blank.
A blank project. Like I said, it's not for just a blacksmith. Anybody can use it. It'd be a really cool piece to have.
All right. Last part.
Jeannie said she'll bring hers if needed.
Hey, we welcome it.
Brian's got our new tagline. It's not just for blacksmithing anymore. Farm and forge.
Yep. I'll share with a vision, and I've actually shared this with Brian a little bit when I'm done with this heat. Kind of something that's been a thought of mine. It has been for some time. A jaw horse? No, I don't. Those are handy.
Is that the one where you foot press down on?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Harbor Freight has them.
You dirty dog. How dare you? You've stolen my dreams. Doctor's appointment in the morning. Okay. We're praying for that.
Sure.
Bobby. We need a positive report. $5 super chats. Hey, you guys can also do the Streamlabs tips too. That doesn't go towards this, but
right. You want to help out the channel monetarily, but hey, this way. Hayden said I'm in on it.
Hayden said, heck yeah. Hayden would enjoy this. This would be good for him.
Yeah.
There's Corey. High Desert Forge and Ironworks. Hola, amigos. Thank you, Hayden. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, how about that, man? I look up and like all the kids were gone.
Yeah.
Hayden and I were like, we wanted to say bye to everybody. 2 or 3 of them hung around, and the rest of them just poof. Hayden was not one of them. Hayden said goodbye. Yeah, I played into Hayden pretty good. I got him ice cream 2 days in a row.
Oh, yeah.
He was a happy dude.
I mean, ice cream usually makes me happy.
Now we got 6 left, right?
Yes, sir.
6 more, and we got less than 45 minutes. So, you guys jump in there. $5 super chat. Get you in there for winning the giveaway little blank that Eli's preparing. It's not just a blank for blacksmiths either. All right, now get to.
Where'd y'all get ice cream at?
Tasty Freeze and what's the place in Blanchester? Hayden will tell you. It's like a one name, like Bucko's or something like that. I got the blue soft serve.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Trying to think of the name.
Hayden said it was his spot. It was his Tasty Freeze.
Okay, I got you. Chubby's.
Chubby's. There you go. Of course. All right. That one curled down. I think I'll bring that one down a little bit more. There we go. All right. One more bend up. There are 2 more bends up. One bend up and a curl. Chubby's. It was good too.
Huh.
Not UDF. Both Chubby's and Tasty Freeze are definitely better than UDF.
And one of my favorite places, not necessarily for food, just because the name of it is on my way home. If I have to go the route, like if I'm going to church, and go through like Goshen and Blanchester to get to Martinsville. There's right after Goshen is a little Chinese restaurant, Chinese takeout called A Chinese Takeout.
Yes. I know the one you're talking about.
Yep. A Chinese Takeout.
A Chinese, yeah.
Kyle said, "Now I'm hungry." Kyle, I'm surprised you haven't put anything in it yet. You normally win everything.
Oh, it's true.
Between him and was it Jeff Killian?
You
guys sweep the board with our giveaways.
Yep. Yeah, Jeff Killian pretty well did it.
Yeah.
At the gathering. Yeah, and Washington Courthouse too had an Ohio. Now it's Ninja.
Yes, sir. Ninja.
Damn, my thumb in the leather apron almost 2 weeks ago. Daggone it.
It's no good, Bobby.
No, no, no. All right, we'll do a little touch up on this one, and then I think we'll be done for the evening as far as that goes. Forging goes.
Chris said that sounds a little questionable to me. I'm not sure what the what he's referring to. Jeff, there's no shame in winning.
Nope.
No shame in winning. Yeah, you were gonna, after you get done with this, is you had an idea or something you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Still got that? Hey, good to be your age. Yeah, Jeff definitely cleaned house. Kenny said.
He said, "I feel bad." I said, "You shouldn't feel bad, man."
He said, "I'm gonna play the odds." He bought a good amount of tickets.
Did perfect.
Tomas good moot. The goodiest of all moots.
If there were moots to be good, he's the goodiest of them all.
Look at you bragging.
Who?
That's it. I said, look at you bragging.
Yeah.
Oh, the Chinese restaurant? No, we've had Ninja twice, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is. Danny said Tasty Freeze is part of some other chain now. Yeah. And really, it's called 50
I think
Free.
It's 50 Freeze Dairy Bar or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But we always grew up with it as Tasty Freeze. It was S&K Dairy Cup at one point in time.
That was because
it's always Tasty Freeze.
Everybody still calls it Tasty Freeze. If you Google it, it still shows up as Tasty Freeze if you type in Tasty Freeze Hillsboro, Ohio.
So, yeah, that's what that will be, what it will always be. And that's the way I will discuss it. Let me go over this real quick. So we've got our other 2 halves of the hinges formed out, which look very similar to these. Those just need that piece cut out, and then the hinge points and the pins put in. Drill some holes. That hinge is ready to go. We'll curl this one and do the very same thing as we did with that one, and then we'll get holes in it. So the hinges will be done. I may or may not do some little decorative chiseling or some file work on it. Who knows? But basically, that's the hinges for it. Shouldn't take much to get both of those finished up. I was talking about the idea.
Yeah.
So when you guys were talking about like bringing the other shave horse and things like that, Brian was talking about clamp tables and jaw horses and things like that. As I see things happening here, I'm more and more, and Brian has really spurred me onto this. Love that guy, and my retirement thought, so to speak, is I'd love to be able to have the shop as three things. A place where I can come and enjoy. We can come and enjoy just ourselves, do the work, still make some money with the shop, but also the kind of the fellowshipping aspect of it. Like everybody can feel free to come to the shop. I want this place to be a sanctuary for people to come, hang out, work, whatever, do what they want to do. The third thing is I'd love for this place to be, I don't want to call it a school, but an environment where people can come do the old ways. Shot right out, didn't it?
Shot up.
To do hand planing work and the blacksmithing in a bunch of different ways. Just come experience all the different ways of working with your hands. Like Brian said, hands-on learning.
Yeah.
And
thank you, Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny, halfway there. He said 5 left, guys. 5 left, and you guys can win the
half hour. You got 5 left.
That's right. And we'll talk about that in a second, Thomas, because we have plans for that as well.
Yeah, buddy.
But yeah, that's kind of my dream or hope for the shop, is that at some point in time, it's a place where people can come, just experience, not necessarily learn, but because I don't consider myself a teacher of those things because I don't have all the knowledge. But I'd love to be able to have people come experience those old ways and the handmade ways of doing things. A dude forge wood shop.
Yeah,
there you go. But yeah, and even if it's, I'm to the point too where I'm thinking in my head, we've really wanted. I really like to kind of have an old circular saw, sawmill.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to have like a field of grass or wheat or something like that where people can go out and use old tools. I'd love to be able to have some of the, not necessarily the horse-drawn stuff, but at least the old antique stuff where you could do the binders and Kenny, attaboy. Yeah, but I'd like to, restore some of the old tools. That's one of the ones Eli said, hey, I know what you can do. There was a guy who did was a 16-foot car hauler trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And he's bought it for next to nothing, or somebody gave it to him or something like that. And he reworked it, did minimal work to it, but put it back together, resold it. To be able to take old equipment or something like that, to bring it onto the farm, show people how it used to work. I hate to say like an ongoing antique machinery show.
Yeah, yeah.
But just to have the whole place be that environment. Talk about the old ways. I mean, crying out loud, think about this. Family's been here for 200 years.
Yeah.
Think about the way, not just farming, but homesteading and hand making. This farm used to have a brick mill.
Yeah.
On it. Used to have a brick mill, sawmill, blacksmith shop was right across the road. All of those things would just be so cool to be able to see those all in action on the farm again. And that may make the most sense of all of it because, as we've seen, a small family farm like this of under 100 acres
isn't a farm anymore.
It really isn't. It isn't a row crop farm.
Yeah.
Feasibly.
Yeah.
Anymore. The guy that's leasing off us, he said, what you ought to do is produce. And I'm like, I'm not doing 85 acres worth of produce. You can forget that.
That's quite a bit of work.
No. I'd seed it all in grass for hay before I do that. But yeah, just to be able to utilize the acreage as best we can, still try to be profitable, but also to conserve the heritage of a family being here for 200 years.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's kind of just the more than anything the vision that I have, not just for the shop but for the farm as well. So Brian said it was pretty cool to get to work on our own separate projects together in your shop. That it was. That was a lot of fun, and it was cool to see you take it back home and finish that little mallet. That was really cool. Daniel says, "Oh, this is Ohio, not Cali." Yeah, there are sod farms.
Yeah,
Blevins just right up there, Willetsville.
Mm-hmm. There
are sod farms in there. There's one down in Milford area, Newtonsville. So they're around. They're just not as plentiful as other places that's profitable.
Yes, sir.
Again, has to be profitable, and you have to have enough of a volume and a market.
Yep.
For it. So, yeah, we've talked about farming as a legalized gambling quite often.
Yeah.
And it's quite accurate to be able to call it that. Quad State. Quad State is September. I've got it on my calendar. You probably pull it up there.
September 27th through 28th.
27th through 28th. Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
And
it's also listed on our website, list of shows, demonstration, and events that Bar Run Forge will be at.
There you go.
Starting off with the Ohio Valley Antique Machinery Show this weekend, August 7th through the 10th. Followed by Quad State Canal Days, Mayberry West Farms Fall Festival. That's a lot of words. Sons of Toil towards the end of the year. The Chris Crindle Market, if we get to make it to that, in Greenfield, Ohio. And the Village Christmas in Lynchburg, Ohio. That is on our website at www.barrunforge.com. That's BARRUNFORGE.
I was with you that time. Yeah, Thomas Goody Moot. I'll jump in there.
All
Thank you, buddy.
You got 3 left.
Yeah, 85 acres of cabbage, then build a sauerkraut factory. No. And we had a local farmer that had like 100 acres of pumpkins. That was so profitable, they turned it into row crop farming.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is labor intensive at some point. And then our friends who have a nursery, I think had like 4 acres of Griffiths, had like 4 or 5 acres of it, and they all went to crap last year.
Yeah.
Because we had the drought.
Yep.
At next to no pumpkins whatsoever.
Yep.
So, which can happen with row crop farming and hay and other stuff as well. But
yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Eli and I have kicked around 1,000 ideas about what would make the farm profitable. Pumpkin Patch Forge and Ironwork says a pumpkin patch.
Irony.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Maybe a vineyard. I know Brian would say no. Telephone pole numbers, yes. I'll be working on those as well. When I grab those telephone poles, I'll be grabbing you some telephone pole numbers if they are available. He's got it. You know how you put the little tags on the telephone poles? They have numbers on them. He's wanting those for a project.
Okay.
So I got to try to find some of those for him. Pete's got a whole stack of telephone poles over there. I'm going to try to see if I can match them up there. I know that's shocking to you that Pete has a stack of something over there.
Very shocking.
Yeah. But, yeah. See, I don't know, man. We've talked about a bunch of different ways to not just make the place profitable, but enjoyable. What can he say? If Jeff wins, I'm going to start to get suspicious. Did Jeff enter?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'd say if Jeff wins,
it'd be very suspicious.
Yeah. Very suspicious. You have to enter if you want to win.
Thomas, you hush.
He says he still uses it a lot.
The bicker?
Not the finger, but but the bick. We still got to finish yours.
Mine.
Weren't you making one with him?
We were making one.
Well, yeah.
For the big anvil.
Yeah. Here somewhere.
Roger Caldwell jumped in. Got one more spot.
Yep. How many we got left?
One more.
Well, you can keep going. A minimum of 10.
10 is the goal to make sure we get the giveaway going.
Jeff says you can't win if you don't play. That's right. Uno mas.
Jeff better throw his name in the hat. Jeff and Kyle, you guys are.
Yep. Yeah, that's the other thing we've talked about: produce farms or the you pick kind of stuff. And it's man,
it's still labor intensive.
Yeah.
For two people to operate it, I mean, Dad and I would be the only ones that could work it. I work a full-time job, 45 minutes away.
Right.
That's not feasible for him to manage.
It would literally have to be two household incomes.
Yeah.
Worth.
Yeah.
And
keep the farm going.
Right. And we've had some friends and folks in our area that have done apple orchards that at one point in time were successful.
Yeah.
So we've had pumpkin farms that were very successful at one point in time, apple orchards, some other things that have been successful, but at some point in time, there again, when those things were successful, like the A&M and some of the other apple orchards, there was a whole family of people and employees working those things. And if there's not a sustainable workforce, it's really, really tough. Yes, we are leasing out the fields right now, but we're trying to project down the road, trying to be proactive. It's a 10-year lease total.
Yeah.
We're in year 2, so Kyle jumped in. There you go. Thanks, buddy. And you guys can keep on going. It's not that you have to stop. We've met our goal. We just have to. At the end of the thing, we'll figure out who gets it. But yeah, the idea is that 8 years from now, what are we going to do? Are we going to renew a lease with that family? And that would be fine because it's a great family. They're great farmers. They take care of the land. I don't have any fear of doing that. But we're also talking about a legacy of farming. Eli, in 8 years, I'll be 60.
Yep.
So I don't know how long I can sustain doing the farm work that I do at the pace that I do. God's granted me enough health to do what I'm doing right now. There's some other people that are doing that, but they're small family farms. What's the name of the place there going into Milford that has the corn maze? Shaw Farms.
They do a corn maze, pumpkin, pick your own pumpkins, fall,
Yeah, and then they also have produce brought in.
They do well though because of location.
Correct.
Out in the boonies, we're not able to pull in that. We're not off a major highway.
Yeah. Major highway.
Yeah, and then like Daniel brought up, you got to bring in liability insurance. You got to bring in all kinds of other things to, you're changing up your.
Which is actually something we're working on right now.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of have to.
We've been told, the insurance company, we've been told now we have to go through the whole shop, put property value, equipment value, all that kind of fun stuff on here. Then we've already talked to an attorney about, they've recommended we do an LLC. So, we have to make that decision. We're in that area right now where we have to make a decision. Do we want to just back off on all that stuff and just enjoy foraging and working in the shop and stuff like that? Or do we want to make those next steps, next level? And that would include YouTube.
Yeah.
So if we do that, we have to include YouTube in that. But we're not banking on YouTube. We're not banking on all that kind of stuff. What we do right now in the shop and with YouTube sustains the shop.
Right.
And every once in a while allows us to upgrade a tool or something in the shop or something like that. The shop is not profitable.
Right.
We're just maintaining. And so we're trying to find those things that are going to either put us to that next level or to say, okay, let's just back off and enjoy the shop, have the gathering once a year. But even if we had the gathering once a year, we still have to carry liability.
Yeah.
So, there's a whole lot more that goes on if you're responsible.
Yep.
If you're responsible. And I am the ultimate optimist, pretty much. My dad may be a little bit more than I was. I am. And I always try to keep Gunnery Sergeant Highway. There you go, buddy. I know that. I was just getting ready to say that, Kenny. I think the best of people most times, and that's kind of crazy because I've been in areas of life where I don't see the best of people.
Preaching in law enforcement.
Yeah, preaching in law enforcement, stuff like that. So I should be a lot more cynical than what I am. And I love for the fact that just be okay. We don't care. Just come, enjoy, and be at the place. But reality is reality. The world is the world. And again, not that I anticipate that anybody would do that, but that's why you do it, because you don't anticipate it, and so you're supposed to anticipate it. But yeah, we've got to either move forward or back off on what we do, and I don't know. It's something we gotta choose, because moving forward requires us to kind of ramp up production and sales and things like that, so that we can afford. That's the thing. We have to be able to afford to be an LLC,
right?
And to carry the insurance that we carry for the shop. Right now, it's kind of been self-sustaining, and the farm insurance has covered what we do in here, but we have to decide whether that's okay or not. May not be. So you got to think about those kind of things, and I appreciate people like John Switzer and Roy and Jess, who come on and say, okay, let's talk about the business of blacksmithing, and give those insights and tell us the things that they've learned, either by being forward thinking or oops,
yeah,
need to do that now. So we're trying to really do things right.
Outside of the farm, we're 5 years into the blacksmithing thing. This is
right.
5 years of work.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy when you look around. You're like, wow, it's 5 years worth of work.
Yeah. I mean, next week is 6.
Yeah.
For me, actually, just like first time swinging a hammer was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Next week. And then to look back through here, it's not a boast. It's just, wow.
Well, we're blessed.
Stupid blessed.
Stupid blessed. Somebody should put that on a T-shirt. And
Somebody should. You could put that on a T-shirt and sell it.
You probably could, and I bet it'd be a really comfy T-shirt.
Extremely comfortable T-shirt. Sounds like a comfortable T-shirt.
Great.
If only there was a place to go get a very, very comfortable T-shirt.
Why?
Stupid blessed on the back.
It's almost as if there is a place that you could get a stupid blessed, really comfortable T-shirt. And that place would be www.barunforge.com, BARRUNFORGE.com. Like magic, like it was created for that.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call segue.
Yeah, a plug, perhaps.
That's a shameless plug, is what that is. Hey, our barf day. That's a good one, Daniel. That would be our barf day.
Our barf day. Pretty good.
Kyle Jones says, they're soft. They are. I'm telling you, man. Yeah. I have people who have bought those shirts and say, we don't wear them to work in.
Oh, yeah.
It is when we're done with a day and I need to just chill out and get comfortable, I put the Bar Run Forward shirts on because they're comfortable.
They're comfy.
Been there, got the shirt.
All I got was a shirt.
There you go. Well, if you came here and all you got was a shirt, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because have we talked about next year's food yet?
Maybe at the gathering.
Yeah. I think we're going to roll back to some meat products, maybe like a pulled pork or a brisket or something to that effect.
Probably some good stuff on the smoker.
Get some smoked stuff. Yeah, going to be a good time, man.
Yeah, buddy.
I was kind of, kicking around the idea for next year, renting one of the tents. I love the fact that we were in there with the forges this year. That was a game changer in the food. Yeah. That was really, really good. I did notice when we were picking the tables up that the tables were covered in a little bit of a grit.
Yeah.
So that might be something we look into, either covering that up or something to that effect.
Yep.
But there again, we're working on it. And hopefully by then we do have the bathroom and the kitchen in, so that we can do a lot of that stuff from here. Jeff says, I got a whole bunch of great fellowship. Man, what a blessing to have. I'm just looking at the folks that were here. That was the blessing and we had a great time. We did some foraging, and did some other stuff in the shops and stuff like that. But just the time spent together, Matt and I were sharing just the other day. Matt Hobbs and I were sharing about Bill Corey's monologue that he did. And at first we thought it was like a 2 or 3 liner, and we were like, "Yay!" He just kept going and going and going and going. And when it was all said and done, it was like that needed recorded.
Yeah,
I wish we'd have known, because we'd have got out the phone and recorded that. It was just that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
just memorable. And the fact that we now say things like, "Just put that anywhere." Yeah. I hear Bill some people Corey's buy those vocabulary. Things. Just that gain from having everybody here is just such a cool thing. Kenny says, "I work in my shirt. It's time to replace them." Good enough. Yeah, toilet is definitely that's a thing coming in.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, you guys want to come this way, and we'll do a kitchen raising.
There you go.
And a bathroom building. Yeah, we'll. You guys want to come this way and do a beatbox, Bill? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys want to come this way for a weekend and do a build and work on the shop and work in the shop? The door is always open, man.
That's true.
That's the thing I want to be very clear about. The gathering is not the only time that people are welcome at Bar Run Forge.
True.
It's just a special time that we get together. Speaking of special time to get together, next month, well, not next month, but September, Quad State.
We will be there.
We're going.
Barring a roof ripped off.
Barring a disappearing roof, we should be there at Quad State. So if you guys are going to be there, get with us. And if you guys need a side trip, or you want to, again, pull a camper in or hang out afterward, or, hey, on our way out, away from Quad State, can we come by and hang out with you guys? Absolutely. If you want to use this as your camping spot, or you're stopping, whatever. We're hour and 20 minutes, hour and 25 minutes or something like that away from Quad State. So in today's time, that's not that much, especially since it's a 2-day event.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Quad State. And I was talking to Eli last year. We were hoping to grab. I want a big leg vise.
Yeah.
That was one thing I'm after this year, is a big leg vise, like a hog.
Yeah.
As they say, a hog. Like a Paul Harvey skit in person. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Very much so.
Yep. And see, that's one of those things where I just love the idea that we can just sit around and talk about those things, like a Paul Harvey thing, or just soak all that in and just hear wisdom and humor and stuff from everybody. It's just something that's missing in a lot of places, and I don't want it to pass by. So anyway, it's 7:50. We've met our goal. It's not over yet, but
technically over at 8. But
I want to tell you about what we talked about at camp to close us out. So for the week, I kind of had a theme for our week at camp, and it was set apart. Set apart. In fact, Sunday's sermon was set apart, set apart, set apart. And the word holy, the word sanctuary, and the word saint all have the same root word as each other. And that root word is the same that means set apart. Set apart. So when we talk about a sanctuary is a place set apart. For us, a sanctuary is a place set apart for worship. To the early Hebrews, where they were putting up the tabernacle, with just a tent, but that tabernacle became the sanctuary.
Right.
It was a place set apart for a purpose, and the purpose was worship God. So that same root word, same word, is used for the people to be saints, to be set apart for a purpose. But that same root word is the same as when God says to be holy. So to be set apart. And that is such a cool thing to think that God has not only a place set apart for us, and he says, when Jesus leaves, he says, I go to prepare a place. And he uses that term.
Yeah.
He doesn't say place. He says, I go to prepare a place set apart for you. And if I go, I'll come back. And he says, so that you may be where I am. And to me, that's just one of the coolest, most amazing phrases in all the Bible is that Jesus leaves earth after doing his whole ministry here. And the last words to his disciples while he's here is that I'll be back. And my whole purpose for leaving and coming back, and my whole purpose for being here, was so that I could take you to be where I am. All he wants is us to be with him. That's it. With all our warts and scars, man, that's what Jesus wants. That's what God wants. And we are set apart. And some of us set apart for different purposes here on earth. And that's why God gave us different skills and abilities. And, again, like we were talking about with Bill quoting those fun stories and great wisdom from guys like Bobby at Dog Bone and the great just humor and love and care and concern and positivity and just all those things that God gives us each those special gifts, and that makes each one of us set apart for a purpose. So my encouragement for you guys this week is seek after that thing. Look after that thing and find out what it is that God has set you apart for. And if you're not a believer, I would encourage you to just kind of look at that. It's not by happenstance that you have a particular skill or a particular characteristic or an attitude or an aptitude. It's not by chance. You use it for a reason. You're set apart for a purpose. You have a purpose in what you do. And don't feel like you're not. Don't ever feel like you don't have a purpose. I know there's a guy in our church, super quiet, just kind of very laid back, just an old farm boy. And he has had two wives, both died of cancer. And he ministered to both of his wives in such a graceful, beautiful way, and just did it quietly and just did the thing. And when you talk to him, he's like, I don't have anything to share. I don't have anything special. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Yeah. I mean, young men should look to you for, how do I do this? How do I be the husband that I'm supposed to be? And you find a guy who watched two wives pass away from cancer and just ministered to them the entire time, looked after them, cared for them, concerned for them. Be that, man. That's, if that's your thing, be that. Do that thing, right? There are times, and I'll say this way, there are times where Eli, I love this guy immensely. But there are times where his motor is not running at the same speed my motor's running at.
That's true.
Okay? I've said before, there's not a blowtorch hot enough to light a fire under him. And it frustrates me, but I'm envious too. There are times where I wish I wasn't as fired as I am, where I could chill out. And then there are times where I wish he was fired more. But God designed us that way, man. I remember the very first time I really, really honestly noticed that about Eli. And this is one of these set apart things that he has. We were having a baseball picnic out at the pond.
Yeah.
And all the kids were just hooligan, man. They were just bouncing all over the place. Jungle gym, running, jumping, jumping in the pond, all kinds of stuff. And I look out in the middle of this chaos, and there goes the canoe out through the pond, just slow. And Eli was the only one in the canoe, and he had his paddle sitting sideways. He wasn't even paddling. And he was just floating, just looking around, just taking it all in. And I went, that's his special thing that he can do. And that sets you apart from others. And I think no matter what it is, you can use that. You can find that thing that is set apart for you. So be holy, be set apart. I'm gonna get gruff for a second. You guys have probably heard the phrase "holier than thou," right? And it's used as a derogatory comment, like, "Oh, you're just holier than thou." Well, the fact is, if we look at what Scripture has to say, that's the way we're supposed to be. If we understand the term holy, the holy is set apart.
Yep.
So we better be different. We better be set apart. We are set apart for a purpose. So yeah, somebody who doesn't believe in Jesus Christ and isn't a God follower, I am holier. But that's not derogatory.
Right.
It's not a bad thing. It's not an arrogant thing. It's a humbling thing that I am set apart for a purpose. God did that. And now I got a responsibility to be set apart, to be that. So that's my encouragement to you guys for the week. And let's say, Thomas says, Troy and I are great to hang out with. So are you, buddy. Yeah, there you go.
If there's anybody that could outbeat Dad's motor, it's Thomas Goodymoot.
Good Lord.
That motor don't quit. Dad'll at least stop every once in a while. Thomas, I don't know if Thomas ever has an off switch.
I got to tell you, man, it was such a fun thing. When Thomas had his injury, and we were finally able to get him recovered enough to take him back home. If you ever seen in a wedding where the bride's father, the father of the bride, takes the hand of the bride and puts it in the groom's hand, basically handing her off to him. I walked into Roy's shop and I grabbed a hold of Thomas's good hand, and I grabbed a hold of Roy's good hand, and I went, "He's yours now." And I love Thomas. Don't even get it twisted, man. I love that dude. But he's got a motor. It's full blast. It's either on or off, and it's full throttle the whole time. And again, envious. Also, with a challenge, you know. I know there are times, like Eli's probably envious of my motor, but times where he's like, "Dude, slow it down."
Oh yeah. Oh, I've definitely told Dad flat out, like, "Hey, take it down a notch."
I live about 20%.
Yeah, take
about 20% off. Oh my goodness. But anyway, there you go. Well, that's pretty cool, Brian. Brian says, I thank the Lord every day for my talents and capabilities. So you should.
Amen.
So you should. It is 7:59. We're going to get out of here at 8 o'clock. You want to do the thing, or do we?
It's 8:01.
Do we do the thing now?
Oh, the giveaway?
Yeah.
No. We'll announce it on Facebook or Instagram.
Okay.
Or next YouTube live. We might do it at the anniversary stream.
Yeah.
I want to get the thing done.
Oh, yeah. And that would be good.
Hey, this is what we're giving or making now. We gave it away. It'll be cool.
Yeah, very good.
We'll let you know. Keep your eyes open and your ears peeled.
Yeah, don't feel like you guys just gave a bunch of super chats for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yep.
We did it for a reason. All right. Anything else for the good of the order?
Do the things. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted every single time we have new content here on Bar Run Forge. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, and Rumble, and of course the website www.barrunforge.com. That's BARRUN. There it is. FORG.com.
How was the audio?
Audio sounds great. It sounds great. If I've got it cranked, I can hear the tiniest bit of echo, but I think that's just, you're going to have that no matter what. But it sounded a whole lot better.
All right.
Took God bless you guys. 5 years, so we got to figure it out.
Yeah, we finally got to figure it out. God bless you guys. We will see you next Thursday, if not sooner, at the Ohio Valley Antique Machinery Show for our Forge-iversary, our barf day, whatever you want to call it. Forge-iversary. Bye, guys.
See y'all.